Hi Virgo, here is your reading for December. This reading is purely for Virgos who are single. Now, I have come up with this whole new format. The questions are completely different from the previous singles readings. I am still getting to grips with this spread, so please be patient with me on that. And before we start, I just want to remind you all that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, please check your moon and rising signs. Now, Virgo. I don't know what's been going on with Virgo over the last few months, but most of your readings, relationship, general, have all had some negativity within them. And I just feel that, for the last at least 4 months, Virgos have had a real rough ride. I know my own sun sign. I had a real rough ride at the beginning of the year, and it did seem to play out for the first 4 to 5 months of this year. Until things did start to improve, okay? And things will improve for you, Virgo, but unfortunately, sometimes it's a process. But look, getting back to this reading now. In the position of is there hope of finding love in the future, we have here the 10 of Cups, and it is reversed. Now, the Cups is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. And it talks of our feelings and our emotions. Now, it seems to me that whether you have been in a relationship and just got out of it, or whether you may have been casually dating for a while, okay, there's an imbalance between you and whoever seems to be coming into your life. It's like things are out of kilter. Now, with the 10 of Cups reversed, it can sometimes talk of an energy of arrogance. Now, that may be some arrogance. Please don't be offended now, but that may be some arrogance on your side. It may be on whomever you have met in the past. But it talks of an imbalance. And I feel that if you do meet somebody within the month of December, there may very well be this imbalance between you both that creates a bit of an irritant within this relationship. And it could be due to arrogance on your part or their part. Or it could just be that there's a lack of compatibility between you both, okay? Now, in the position of will the new lover be similar to past loves? We have the Lover's card here, and it is reversed. It is a major arcana. Now, it can show that if you enter a new relationship within December, as I said, there's going to be this imbalance that's going to create some difficulties within this relationship. There's going to be weaknesses there, maybe temptations. Maybe you'll be tempted to go off and find somebody new. Maybe they will. It talks of a lack of commitment. It shows two people not getting along, okay? Now, with the position this is fallen in, it is possible, okay, your past relationship obviously has ended for you to now be single. But it could be that even though that relationship came to an end, you may have been quite compatible and you may have actually got along very well with each other, but for other reasons that relationship ended. But it's possible that if you meet somebody new within the month of December, you may find some weaknesses within them or the relationship as a whole. And it may be quite a testing and difficult relationship in order for you to find balance with each other, and maybe in terms of just generally getting along with each other. There may be some struggles there in order to actually get the relationship off the ground. Now, in the position of will the relationship make you feel safe and secure, we have here the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And the fire energy is all to do with our actions. Now, the Queen of Wands, she is, as an energy, she is somebody that does like or need a lot of attention. But she's a very determined woman, okay? And she does like to be in charge. But the most important thing about this energy here is that it's somebody that is able to meet their own needs and also take care of others that are depending on them. And I feel for the month of December, you're not going to necessarily look at this new potential relationship in order for you to feel safe and secure, because I feel that you are going to be more than able in the month of December to look after yourself and anybody else that's depending on you. I think you are going to take this energy on of this Queen of Wands. And like I said, you are going to have that strength, that determination to be able to take care of your own needs without relying on somebody else to look after you or any others that are dependent on you. Now, in the position of will there be commitment within this relationship, we have the Empress card. Now, the Empress, it's a lovely energy with the Empress, okay? It can talk about harmony, love, abundance. It can as well talk about pregnancy. So if you are a female Virgo and you don't wish to become pregnant, then please be mindful of this. And if you are a male Virgo, then please be mindful of you actually getting somebody pregnant, okay? So be careful there if pregnancy is not what you want, okay? Now, the thing with the Empress as well is it talks very much about somebody who does prefer a conventional relationship. Somebody who's not really into casual dating. So I think for you, overall, if you meet somebody new in December, unless you know that this can be a fully committed relationship, then I don't think you are going to be interested. And I think you know, already we can see that there is an imbalance here between you both. There is some difficulties and some weaknesses here. And I think for you, having the energy of the Empress is going to be a struggle, because the imbalances and the weaknesses may be too strong to overcome in terms of having a fully committed relationship, but it may be more suited to a casual dating scenario. But I don't think that's what you are going to want, and I don't think that's what you're going to accept. Now, in the position of is marriage a possibility with this relationship, we have here the Page of Wands. We've got more fire energy here, okay? And as I said before, the wands are all to do with our actions, okay? I think, because Virgo sometimes, and please don't take offense by this, but Virgo sometimes can be more serious in their approach to life, because they are more of a grounded energy. And they can be a lot of the time in their own heads, because Virgos are prone to overthinking, okay? Now, I think this card has shown up in this position of is marriage a possibility with this relationship, because I feel for you, when you enter a relationship, I'm not saying you enter every relationship in the hope it's going to lead to marriage. But what I'm saying to you is you do have this more conventional approach to relationships, whereby for you, the main outcome may be one that leads to marriage. And the Page of Wands can sometimes talk about having more fun and excitement within a relationship. And it may be that this relationship is not going to offer you the conventional type of relationship you've been used to. And yes, there may be some differences and some imbalances between you both that, as I said, may mean that you're not exactly suited for the long term, for marriage, but you are suited for a while. Somebody that you can have some fun and excitement with, and just be a bit of a free spirit with. But all the while knowing it's not going to lead to a fully committed relationship or marriage, because of the differences between you and because of the imbalance between you both. It's never going to be a long-term commitment, but it can be a short-term commitment where you can have fun and excitement with each other. And like I said, you get in touch with this kind of free spirit that's there within you, but quite often as a Virgo, you tend not to show. In the position of will the relationship be lasting and fruitful, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Now, the Pentacles is your own energy, being Virgo, and also for Taurus and Capricorn, Now, the Pentacles often talks of our finances and our work and our material world. Now, as I said, you have the Queen of Pentacles here, and it is reversed. The Queen of Pentacles as an energy can often be somebody that is very consumed within their work. Somebody that is often isolated from relationships because they put so much time and energy into their work, and they tend to put more of their energy into their work than they do their relationships. It can also talk about somebody that is very focused on money. Now, you being the earth sign, okay, we could very much be talking about you here. Whereby, again, you may not really be focusing on this relationship in terms of it being lasting and fruitful. You may, as I said, it may be more of a casual fling, and you may be focusing more on your work. It could also, for some of you, be that you don't feel that this relationship is fruitful enough in regards to finances, and that in itself may make you feel that this relationship doesn't have the lasting potential, because there may not be, and I don't want this to come across in a critical way now, but maybe this new person doesn't earn a lot of money. Maybe they're out of work. Because, as I said, with the Queen of Pentacles, when she's reversed, she can be very focused on finances and money. Now, it could be, as I said, that you are solely going to be more focused in December on earning money, making money, and your job. And that this relationship is actually going to be more of a casual arrangement, a casual commitment. And it may go against the grain a little bit for you, because you may, as I said, as a Virgo, have more of the energy of the Empress, whereby you tend to want more of a conventional relationship. But maybe this person just brings this side to you out that hasn't normally come out before. That maybe you've not previously been in relationships whereby there isn't a lot of commitment. You may not have been in relationships where they've been more based on just casual fun and excitement, okay? And it's possible that this person may bring that out in you. And that could be an imbalance there, because it's something that you're not used to. But it may be something that might serve you well for a while, and as I said, help you to get in touch with the fun side and the exciting side of relationships, rather than focusing more on the serious commitment side or even the financial aspects. Now, the final outcome card within this format is a question asked on what can be done for you to find true love. Now, here we have the Knight of Cups. The Cups, as I said, is water energy, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. But the Knight of Cups, the energy with the Knight of Cups when it's reversed can be somebody that is very emotional. Their emotions rule their head, and they can be quite moody, and they can be quite jealous. And quite often they can jump to the wrong conclusions. Now, this may be how you may have behaved in your previous relationship, whereby maybe you did allow your emotions to rule your head, and then that caused you to make unwise decisions or choices. You may come across in a moody or jealous way. And when you are feeling jealous, it may cause you to jump to conclusions that are not correct. And in order for you, because as well with the Knight of Cups, it can talk about being untrustworthy, about breaking promises. Now, in the past, you may have had a relationship with somebody who was like this. It may not be you. It may have been, you may have been involved with a water sign, but it doesn't have to be a water sign. But you could have been involved with somebody who was moody, who was jealous, who was very emotional to the point that they made their decisions more from their emotional state of mind rather than using their logic. And somebody that ultimately turned out to be untrustworthy, or somebody that broke promises. Because sometimes with the Knight of Cups, they can offer these things, but then what they actually deliver is not what they've promised. So it could be that you have either behaved in this way in a previous relationship, and that is going to need to be changed in order for you to, find true love in the future. Or you need to be aware of that this is maybe how your ex-partner was, and you need to be very aware of this and to make sure that you maybe don't get tied up with somebody like this again. Somebody, that, as I said, ultimately has proved to be untrustworthy, somebody that broke their promises to you, somebody that was moody, that was jealous, that was over emotional, but sometimes being over emotional in a negative way, not always in a positive way. So to kind of sum things up, Virgo, I don't see you finding a lasting, fully committed relationship in the month of December. But I do see the possibility of you meeting somebody that you may not connect with 100%, that may not offer you long-term commitment, but somebody that can bring the fun and exciting side to a relationship, or bring the fun and exciting side of your character out, that could almost make you feel a bit like a free spirit for a little while. But being warned that if this is going to be just a casual fling, be careful of an unwanted pregnancy. It may be that you have come out of a relationship with this energy that I've just spoke about, and you actually, for the moment, may be happy with just casual dating, with just having fun and excitement, with no commitment, with no ties. That realizing that yes, there's imperfections, there's imbalances, that you're not well suited for a long-term commitment, but you could quite happily have some fun and excitement for the short term. It's going to play out differently for all of you, okay? But I just feel that in the month of December, and we've got Christmas coming and obviously New Year, there's going to be lots of parties and events and lots of places that you can all go to meet somebody. And it may very well be that just for that month of December, you meet somebody and you have a casual fling. And it is fun, and it is exciting, but you know deep down that you're not compatible enough to be able to have a long-term relationship with. So Virgo, that does conclude your reading. I do hope you like this new format, and I do hope you like the questions that I ask with each card. I do hope as well that it does resonate with some of you. It's not going to with all of you, as I said, but I hope it does make sense to some of you. If you've liked this new format and this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a comment, that would be great. And you know, I always make sure I reply to you. If you do wish to book a private reading with me, I would be more than happy to do that. And you can find all my contact details in the description box of my videos. So, you know, overall, it's quite a positive reading here. It's nothing too negative. Yes, like I said, I don't think you're going to find lasting love in December. But I do think you could have some fun and excitement in December, which is positive in itself. But anyway, I'll be back again really soon, because we have the relationship reading to do for Virgos, and that is for Virgos that are already in a committed relationship. So I'll be back again really soon to do that. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching, and I really do hope that you've liked this video. Thank you. Bye.